Hello, we're back, and as I believe I said last time, we're going to go check out the temple here.
Here to make an offering to Umberlee as well, eh? They say it's good luck to placate the bitch queen after a drowning.
Do these offerings even do anything?
When you've sailed as much as I have, you'll know damn well they do plenty. Got a few spare coins to chuck in the fountain? Certainly wouldn't do you any harm.
I thought it wise to make an offering to the Sea Queen before sailing out tomorrow. Wasn't expecting to find the servants so preoccupied.
Another step forward.
Maybe we should clean ourselves.
It is easy, Remy. You just need to honor the bitch queen as she deserves.
Did I hit myself? I think I did.
Got to make sure my ships are covered. Perhaps we'll cross paths in the tavern later, eh?
Well, we won't know from that.
Grant me your blessing. I'm leaving you a nice wrapper.
Valuable.
Sorry, mate. No time to chat. Just here to make an offering, then leave. In and out, yeah?
I suppose technically we shouldn't take some of the stuff.
Let alone extra for Umberlee.
You know what? For the minute, I'm just going to leave these guys here. Because it gets a little crazy running around with all of them. I guess we could take Shadowheart. It's always handy to have her around.
I have something to ask.
The celebration is in the main chamber. Praise Umberlee!
Merciful Umberlee, hear our prayer. Flood the world with your word. Subsume us utterly.
We can speak with dead if we want.
Rejoice, sisters, for Umberlee has blessed her humble daughter with a pure death. Her lips blue with her kiss, her lungs full of her quenching word. Umberlee's mercy saved her from a slow, sinking death in the beast's shadow. You, supplicant, what tribute do you bring to honor the Wave Mother's fallen daughter?
I've brought a prayer.
A layperson's prayers. Good, but earnest. Your tribute is well received. Breathe deep as she permits. May the seas be as kind as you deserve. Sing,
Oh, we got
sisters.
inspired.
Sing in Umberlee's name. Praise her for this
Never sure how they're going to
death.
feel about this, but I'm going to give it a try.
Haunted glare informs you that you shouldn't go anywhere near the wave servant's body.
Wave
Interesting.
Pour fury upon the beast
And yet we definitely
responsible for
could,
this
which
injustice.
makes you wonder, eh?
Leave its master a bloated.
I long for such a beautiful death!
Okay, these guys are a bit weird.
Feel the joy of Umberly lap against your soul.
To the deep wilds. Know that we too shall gladly follow when our
I wonder what it
time
is
has
that's
come.
giving that weird effect every time we finish a conversation.
Bones and fish in this one.
Ah, another chef.
Fish is piss. I loved Holly as much as anyone, but they've been wailing and praying for hours. My best pot for a bit of quiet.
Hands off the drinks. We have enough to fill Grey Harbour. It's all for the funeral.
Sing, sisters. Sing in Umberly's name. Praise her for this most.
I guess let's go out here for a second. Oh, okay, let's get the other guys. Every time. I'm just not good at letting it go either.
Hear my prayer.
I guess that's kind of like a... almost like a hydra there, maybe, in the statue. So Huagin, that's what they're saying. Okay, well, never mind.
Can't give up now. These boots have seen everything.
Whatever important thing that was, we'll never know.
If they're right about the Swahagan, I may take up another line of work. Though nothing seems safe these days.
What's up for discussion?
The others think I don't know shit, but I do. I do know shit.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure he has much more important things to worry about.
O'Hara, Umberly sees everything.
You shouldn't be down here. This place is off limits to lay people. Do you think we could have saved Holly?
You look lost. The stairs behind you will take you back up to the temple. All right?
But we might have been able to save her. Maybe she would have still been alive if
Bloody
those fishes
terrible.
didn't pull her
Guess
out of the
what?
water.
We can't know that.
Is that
I'm
it?
sure Umberly...
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Took 3 wave servants to hold me under. They would
Interesting.
have minded if I didn't wake up afterwards.
Lots of gold back there. And...
But it was worth it in the end.
ah, this does seem like an interesting place. This reminds me a bit, anybody that's played Horizon Forbidden West, there's a, just trying to see if there's anything around that I can trigger, but there doesn't seem to be. There's a tribe on there that has this kind of singing thing that's happening here. Uh-oh.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
How did that happen?
Is that it?
I don't quite know how that did happen there. Well, how do we get through this then without fighting them? Which we don't really want to do. I don't think.
Started to panic, didn't I? Took 3 wave servants to hold me under. Don't think they would have minded if I would. Too bad for them I did.
But it was worth it in the end, wasn't it?
Oh, aye. Me and the bitch queen are best mates now. She's just a demanding lady.
I'm really curious about that. I don't quite know what to do about that though.
Ain't that the truth? Watch it, you.
Because the sky itself isn't gonna do anything here. Might give a potion one more chance and turn time it. Turn-based time or whatever they call it. Turn-based mode. Huh. Why are we losing the condition? I do not know. But there's no way of getting through there. Does Jaheira have greater invisibility or invisibility? I don't remember. Let's see. Well, that's not very helpful. Kinda wanna know what she can do when she's not in this form. Well, I guess for now we will let it go. But I might have to come back to it. Curiosity is peaked. I don't see any reason to call these guys evil or anything right now, so, you know, it's hard to want to attack them.
Stop! These are the flood tides chambers. You've no business here, Flotsam.
As the Wave Mother water,
Could we do a bigger offering and that would give us access? Maybe that's the way around this? Maybe we've already made our decision on that.
may the Wave Mother grant you her favor. Or at least, spare you her wrath. Furious and merciful Umberlee, hear our prayer. Flood the world with your word. Subsume us utterly.
Is it the bless, maybe?
Very well.
Got to make sure my ships are covered. Perhaps we'll cross paths in the tavern later, eh?
Now, is this... I feel like there's more here to discover if we're willing.
Inside. Don't let me keep you from the celebrations.
Nobody really wants to talk to us anymore.
Did you hear the wave servants talking about a beast in Grey Harbor? If that's true, prayers are the least we can do.
The Wave Mother sees all. Even you.
Can't chat. These offerings need to be stored before the next tide, or there'll be a laundra to pay.
What if we... I don't feel like this is going to work, but you never know. They're asking for 500 gold. Oh, I guess what we would do is, open the chest and put it in. No, maybe not. Okay, yeah. Okay, so she took it. I'm not sure this is going to result in anything except us losing 500 gold, but...
Sing, sisters. Sing in Umberlee's name. Praise her for this most holy death. May the Wave Mother grant you her favor. Or at least, spare you her wrath.
Yeah, I don't think we got anything apart from bless for that.
Glorious Wave Mother, pour fury upon the beast responsible.
Although, do we have it? Maybe we have it for a while?
Carcass in the spume.
Maybe that's what you get. You don't get access, you... So they're taking all the money under here, which is interesting. Oh, maybe we could talk to her or somebody else.
What am I to do?
You, supplicant! What tribute do you bring to honor the Wave Mother's fallen daughter? A fine offering. Always appreciated in the eyes of the Wave Mother. Your tribute is well received. Breathe deep as she permits. May the seas be as kind as you deserve. Furious and merciful Umberlee, hear our prayer. Subsume us.
I don't know that we got much for that. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna.
Glare informs you that you shouldn't go anywhere near the Wave Servant's body.
Praise her for this moment.
I think I'm afraid of Swargogins.
I wonder if you were like, you know, in their getup, if you could get in. I'm probably spending too much time thinking about this, but I don't want to irk them to the point of violence, but at the same time, I feel like we're missing stuff here.
You've been caught trespassing. Again.
Yeah, at some point that's gonna be a problem.
Alright, you two. I get it. I'll behave.
Yep, right now I don't have any other theories. Maybe there's another way into here. The game is like that. Maybe there's a back way in. Through some other means that we have not yet got. I'm not willing to push this to violence yet, so I guess it's off to investigate some other stuff, because they've really blocked us out of everything. I can't think of any way to change what's going on here. We've now donated 1,000 gold to them.
Floodtide is the Umberland holy day celebrating the arrival of the winter storms with the sacrifice of a withered crone.
Interesting. Oh, what is this?
Let's have a look. Here goes nothing.
Warning, plague risk, do not enter. This ship is under strict quarantine until further notice.
We're just gonna ignore that for now. Oh, we failed a constitution save. Doesn't seem to have done anything yet, maybe over time. I feel like I might want Shadowheart over here in case we can talk to anybody. Get a nice little view of the city while we're waiting.
I mean, thank you.
It doesn't look like we can talk to anybody.
No time to rest.
Good to have these guys close though. Interesting.
Light on my feet.
A cursed imp. Ooh, okay. We gotta be careful about that. Interesting. Does that work for this as well? Ooh, yeah, it does. Okay. So, what if we do things like throwing things in its vicinity? Oh, doesn't look like it's gonna work. Kind of hoping for something that does like a area of effect. We should have some grenades. Also. So, immune to fire, acid, poison, resistant to cold. That's a lot of stuff that you would throw at it, honestly.
Still on my feet.
Can you do something that's area of effect? I mean, let's try Shadowhawk. She's the best at that.
Can't give up.
Do we have Moonbeam? I don't think we do. Well, she's got a lot of hit points right now. Let's try a glare. Let's do... thunder.
Let me strike true.
Aha! Okay, so that's how you get it. Although we have now got Super, which is probably going to be a bit of a lasting issue.
No choice but to keep going.
Alright, so we want something that kind of hits the area. I don't know that we really have anything. Up from scrolls. Okay. Let's see. Biokill's not going to work. We don't want to do it directly. Oh, Glyph of Warding. Thunder Scene, pretty good. That was alright. We're in a pretty bad way already.
Well, so much for peace.
Oh, we could do Spiritual Weapon and let Spiritual Weapon take the hit.
On my way.
Now they see me.
Try and soften it up a bit, even though we're going to soften ourselves up a bit as well. Oh, nice.
Another fight. Let's go.
Sweet. That worked out nicely.
Survival is all that matters.
Shadowheart's got a lot of health left. Let's just let her... Oh, the Sea Plague is gone.
Anything of use? Moving in.
Ah, interesting. Interesting foe. Definitely did a lot of damage to us, or we did a lot of damage to ourselves. What a weird update there. Alright, I think we've solved this problem. Can we go over to there? To that ship? And where are we going here? Oh, this is the back way into the counting house. It hasn't had a problem with us yet, which is good. Not supposed to go in there, which makes me want to go in there. Oh look, the Steel Watcher died. That's unfortunate. Makes me really sad. So... Starion... I feel like we've solved the problem. 46 damage? I guess it's,
Let's be quick.
what do you call it? Like it's vulnerable to it, I would presume. Yeah, the guard doesn't seem particularly bothered by it.
Caught lurking around the Sword Coast's most secure bank without permission. The guards are understandably upset.
It was not a mistake. See myself out. I mean, it was a semi-honest mistake. Ooh. I don't really want to have a big fight here.
You are permitted to pass with your legs intact. This time.
Where have we gone? Maybe we're back out in front of the... Yeah, we are. Okay.
Excuse me, madam. Hello. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coin maiden guard your coffers. 9, 10.
Really confused about Shadowheart's constant noises.
If you need help, sire, just speak to the clerks.
Okay, it sounds like we're allowed in. We're kind of in need of a long rest though, aren't we? I mean, we're very, very messed up. Let's just pop in. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, we can just go and do some checking around. See the lay of the land. Interesting.
of the line. I already had to sit here while they marched some big bastard past like royalty.
I would smite them all.
Special deposits.
If I didn't need this letter of credit.
Okay, so we're not supposed to go in there.
All right, calm down.
A list of politely phrased advisories from the Fellowship of Financiers.
At the ready.
Constable can move on like old cashier. Nothing more valuable than a simple
Why?
life.
What do you mean?
You have the natural elegance of a dancer.
Interesting.
Oh, please.
Customers are asked to follow all instructions promptly and without resistance.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
I'm really strong. Shoulder. Your shift be over soon. The ball over and over. Then he dropped the door on me. Mustn't see me. Someone who wants to take you for a drink.
Days like this almost make me miss the merchant train.
The Roken's not a problem anymore. Vault 6.
Ogres don't come into banks though, so I don't need to worry. Slower than usual today. You might be better off sticking your coin under your mattress.
This is that's quite some armor that these guys are wearing.
Wouldn't loiter too long here, sir. Makes the guards nervous.
Well, apparently we're not allowed in there. So there's not much of this that we're technically allowed into. Ooh, there's an interesting roof up here. How does one gain access to that, I wonder? Don't honestly see an easy way. Makes me curious. I mean, I suppose... Oh, we can kind of see some of what's on the other side.
Old fellow he was escorting.
With a half elf, yeah.
I guess we'll see if we can chat to one of these guys. They'll probably just send us to the back of the line, I imagine.
Just as well he's going down to special deposits.
Welcome to the counting house. I'm head clerk Mead, honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve you?
Let's probe his thoughts. Hey, we got it.
Will this one start breaking bones like the stone? Hin's horned feet. I should have been a baker.
Remind me again where head banker Glitterbeard is.
He's taken a new customer down to the vaults. A rather large and heavily armed fellow, but I'm sure it's fine. We are just fine.
Let me help, I'll go check on your head banker. Oh, this is tough.
The head banker of the counting house deals with all manner of clientele, no matter how colorful. He does not need your help. As head clerk, I am happy to assist you in opening an account. Otherwise...
We need a long rest before we do that anyway.
Why? What do you mean? 18, no, 17. Wait.
Oh, that won't do. One at a time, then. Here we go.
But I hope that nothing else too disastrous happens. Does anybody need to talk right now? Probably not.
At your command.
I hope they fix this thing with the gloves. That's the only thing they do, so I guess we'll just unequip them for now.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Where is Duke Ravengard? He doesn't seem to want to chat right now. I guess we'll just go to bed. Ooh, made it through the night. I think. And nobody seems to have an urgent need to talk to us. Well, it's very, very weird to get through a whole evening. Oh, who said another letter from Aaron? Ah. Well, we're accidentally kind of fulfilling her wishes. Apparently we are. Oh, it's probably to get those gloves off. Those are some good gloves. I'm surprised we don't have those on Shadowheart. I think her gloves are really good though. These things are just, I just don't know what to do with them. They feel pointless to carry around, but every time we come across one, it seems to want us to pick it up. Okay, that'll get us through for the minute. That may be one of the least... Well, we'll see. least eventful nights anyway. The impact it'll have on us in game, I guess we don't know yet.
Excuse me, madam. Hello?
I'll give it a shot.
Table somewhere.
6
I want to have a word.
With a half-elf, yeah.
If you wish to open an account, you are more than welcome. Otherwise, I have work to do.
Sure.
Splendid. New coin and customers always welcome. We need only settle the matter of Joaquin's wage.
Joaquin's what?
A minor fee for new accounts, so Our Lady of Trade might bless this business venture.
I want you to store my coin, not steal it.
You wish to patronize the Sword Coast's most eminent bank? Might I suggest scratching some coppers together first?
Currency. Why can't we just barter on trust?
I don't like it when,
Sorry, sir, but these people won't see to themselves.
Shoulder.
when they won't tell us how much money we're talking.
I must keep going.
Alright, Shadowheart, your turn.
Or maybe he did.
We'll see what I can learn.
You have the natural elegance of a
Welcome to the counting house. I'm head clerk Mead, honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve you?
A relaxed tone and easy smile, but the halfling's shifting gaze gives it away. Something has him rattled.
I'm not a customer, I'm here because Ninefingers is buying something in your vault.
A name of that repute has nothing to do with an honest banking house, I assure you. We've had quite enough strangeness for one day, my thanks. By which I only mean, if you have no business here, well, you have no business here.
Who is the Stone Lord that has you worried?
The who? The what? All right, fine. A rather large and heavily armed fellow has taken head banker Glitterbeard below. He used that name. He's an unusual sort of customer, but the head banker said he'd handle it, so it's fine. I'm sure we're just fine.
Sounds like a robbery to me.
Our books stretch back to near the city's founding. No robbery has ever been recorded. They also make no mention of Glitterbeard's stranger guests, but I'm sure that's a separate matter entirely.
Let me help, I'll go check on him. Let's try a charm person. That's terrible. I'm gonna use an inspiration. Hey!
That would be most unusual, but then so is our visitor. Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
Sweet. Okay, that's a bit scary. That's our first usage of charm person. And it worked out nicely. So I guess, I mean, I would assume this doesn't count as hard mode. I assume there's like hard, and then there's probably there's probably, you know, hard and then the honor mode. So there, we should be able to go below. That said, we are very near the end of the session here, so it seems like a bad time to be pushing this. This feels like what we're going to do next time. Is there anything we should do in the meantime? Does he just stay charmed? I guess it was... Did we use a level 2 spell slot on that? Shouldn't that have been as level 1? Interesting. Okay, it's cool enough. Worth it though. I guess we could think about our spells. Don't change these very often. Illisen, I think, is pretty much locked in until she opens up a new tier, because she has almost everything she can take selected. The other guys do have some more options, so... what here could be useful? I mean, there's actually a bunch of these that could be useful outside of combat, and I just don't get around to using them. Fog Cloud is a decent spell. What have we not been using? Fairy Fire is good, it's just the time to use it. I'm not sure I'm going to use Ice Knife. I feel like Fog Cloud might be more... something I would use on a more regular basis. Of course, a lot of the time she's going to be in her bear mode. What else have we not been using? I haven't really used Spike Growth. Although I do like it as a crowd control. Although if you've got plant growth, arguably spike growth is less necessary. I still don't quite know what this means, like... I assume that doesn't combine with things, and if it does, well then it's actually pretty good. That's kind of good, but kind of not good. A lot of these are tricky cells. There's a lot of crossover with Shadowheart as well, which doesn't mean we shouldn't take things. I haven't been using Hero's Feast recently, and maybe it's worth. What's our other option? Oh, playing an ally, which was kind of good, but honestly, I feel like maybe the HP increase for the whole day, plus Wisdom saves with advantage, can't be poisoned, diseased, and frightened is pretty huge. So I think we might end up using that. Which means we don't really need planar ally. Which means... what else do we want to throw in that's kind of a helpful... I feel like I'm always looking for something from her that does direct damage to somebody. I mean, she is a cleric, so in fairness. Oh, 18 meters. Okay. Yeah, harm seems like a really solid choice there. Oh, that's level 6. Okay, yeah, that is really good, but we're not going to have access to it, so let's not think about that. Something a bit further down, like in the level 2 sort of area? Just don't think there's going to be a whole lot of options. Yeah, then there isn't. It's a tricky one. Yeah, there's just nothing nothing really there. I suppose we... problem with inflict wounds is it's melee. Oh, we should take guiding bolt. Yeah, that's honestly very sensible. Even if I do say so myself. Now in terms of her gloves... See, I feel like that's really good, but I'm not sure we're making the most of it. Is there an argument that we should take the reviving hands instead? It would let us switch out Revivify. And it gives us +1 saving throw. I just don't feel like I've been, even though those other gloves are cool, I just don't feel like we've actually been using them. So let's switch Revivify out. Because we still have it. What is a useful... Problem with that is its concentration. How often are we concentrating with Shadowheart during combat? Pretty regularly. So what have we got down here? Aid. I mean, aid is pretty solid, right? Maybe lesser restoration? Alright, are we happy with it? Let's have a look at our green items. Okay, those are just being so good. Can we beat them out of anything? We don't have a lot of boots. Okay, not that, obviously. Nope. Okay. There's a reason why we're wearing those. And these rings, when you heal a creature, it gains 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws for 2 turns. See, that's really good as well. You restore an additional 2 hit points every time you heal another creature. It's really hard to beat this out. Crazy as it sounds. I mean, Ring of Regeneration is so good. I mean, how do we not have that on anybody? Yeah, I can see why we're wearing what we're wearing, if I'm being honest. Shadowheart's just really well locked in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say really. She's in a solid state. I'd like some, a better shield maybe? But Blazing Retaliation hasn't been bad, so... Alright, Starion's carrying this ring around. Can't be blinded. Okay, surely he's gotta be able to make use of the Ring of Regeneration. Let's just see what Jaheira's wearing. That's actually not bad. I don't think we'd use weapon attacks for that much. Whoops. Oh dear. So yeah, and she's often hurting, so we'll go with that. Misty Step, honestly, it's pretty solid, but... I did check what hers was. See, I never use those, right? No argument for switching it out for her. Maybe this would be better, having access to extra healing words and stuff. Maybe she should be wearing the Amulet of the Harpers. I feel like she should. Click heals is kind of nice as well. I mean... She came with these scimitars. I feel like maybe there'd be something that's better for her. Let's take a look at what we've got just kicking around. Staff of Interruption, counterspell. See, we've got a staff that has counterspell. I mean, it seems like we should use that, especially when we don't often use the scimitars. And technically wield something else as well, right? Can you use the staff one or two-handed? Versatile. Could take the hold person dagger, I suppose. Oh, no, we can't. I guess it's not... I guess you can't one or two-hand it. I'm guessing versatile is just that you can use strength or dex. Probably says two-handed somewhere. Yeah, I don't know if you can change that. We've got a... Okay, yeah, I do kind of like that because we do make a lot of checks. Back we go. It's good sometimes to check these things through because you kind of forget to equip items and stuff. And you also leave items for a long time. Let's look at the high level stuff. We don't have a lot of high level rings anymore, so that we're not wearing, so... The Executioner is crazy good for her. We've really made some good use of that. I mean, her weapon combo is pretty hard to beat. Maybe these are better than the jump boots for the most part. I mean, that is good. Hard to imagine there's anything that beats it. Yeah, I mean, I do like the Vivaciousness cloak, but... And then Detect Thoughts, I like Heaven on her. Yeah, I mean, she's set. I think Astarion is pretty set, honestly. Should he be... I feel like he should be wielding a shield in combat. Now he's a fighter. Can you two-hand with him? You can, which is pretty cool. But you'd be better off with a shield. I want to use the Stillmaker because it's cool, but it honestly the knife is just so you know, this little sword is pretty nifty. Oh, he's wearing the funky underwear right now. Wonder what that looks like. It's funky. So yeah, that's also nice. I mean, his stuff is good. We've got a lot of good stuff. Hang on, didn't we change that? Oh, Jaheira's good. We were gonna give it to him. Okay. Dominate Beast. I mean, one day that might be useful. What is obscured? Because if it's... I mean, how does it help? Because can they not see you anyway? Yeah, I think we're gonna... I guess we'll take the When I'm Obscured rank, because that feels like it makes sense for him. I don't really feel like there's any point in him having this, but not much we can do about it. Alright. Well, I'm happy with all of that. Maybe we should armor up, because this has the potential to be quite the fight. Now we look fancy, although I'm kind of tempted by this armor. Not that I want to kill everybody in the bank, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Normally I would do all that stuff we just did out of session, but I think sometimes it's good to go through that. You can kind of see what we've got in our loot boxes. So we'll see you next time, and we're going to delve into the vault and see what's going on down there. See you soon. Bye bye for now.